Hello, this is Heather Home out of Peterborough, Ontario at Lightworker, Psychic Readings and Energy Healing. I've been doing these little mini videos to be of assistance to potential clients who are searching for a reader or a type of reading and they're not necessarily sure what they are looking for. I do always recommend that you do some research. I equate it to kind of like being, if you're wanting to have your portrait painted by an artist and you want it to be in oil, it doesn't make any sense to hire a landscape painter who works in watercolors. You want to and need to and deserve to receive the type of reading that you are in need of. So I do recommend doing your research. So I'm just doing these little mini videos to describe the different types of readings that I offer. Today I'm going to be talking about astrological tarot. So I believe so far I've already done psychic life path, relationships, and chakra readings, I believe. So today we're talking about astrological tarot. So for myself, when I'm doing astrological tarot, it's not the same thing as reading an astrology chart. I don't have the ability to do that. I'm sorry, I don't offer that service, but there are plenty of good people out there who do offer that service. What I offer is like an intuitive astrology. So I do use tarot cards for this type of reading, as I often do with most of my regular types of readings. The cards stimulate the same part of the brain that does this work. So there's colors, symbols, and so on. And that kind of acts like a diving board to get me into the water. And then, I'll have more information that comes through. So first I lay out the cards and I do my prayer work, of course, and get set up for that. And quite often I will ask for the client's sun sign, your birth sign. Sometimes I may feel guided to ask you other types of signs. So, and if you don't know them, that's okay. You can give me your birth date and I can look them up for you. I usually have to get prepared ahead of time for some of that. But I go by guidance. So if, for example, I'm doing an astrological tarot reading for you, you may want to know about the next 12 months or what's going on in your 12 houses at this time. And so I guess I've got the tarot cards down, but intuitively, as I'm doing that reading, I will receive other information about the different planets, different houses. And so as they are coming in, I will then access my handy dandy little list here. So I always keep that next to me during these types of readings. I can see at a glance where all the planets are, and then I can figure out, okay, so if this planet, let's say Jupiter is in Aquarius, then I can look it up. And for you, that might be your 5th house. And oh, what do you know? And certainly it's like 9 times out of 10, it's already what we've been talking about in your session. But it acts often like validation or as a jumping off point for something else. And then for those who are interested in astrology, it gives them something else to look up. So if you want to follow up on your own, if you're looking for your own development and guidance, you can then have something to work with. If you are your own reader, if you are looking to develop perhaps your own abilities, or if you are already quite able with your intuitiveness and doing your own readings, and you're just curious to see what others are offering, you can try this type of reading. The way that I lay it out is kind of like a big clock. I apologize, I'm not sure if you can hear that. I live downtown in a city, and that was quite a noisy motorcycle on a very sunny, happy day for them. I'm sure it's a nice day to go out for a ride. But anyways, yeah, so I lay it out like a big clock, or if you're if you're aware of astrology, it's the astrological wheel. So there's 12 places. For my tarot students, they like to start with it like a big clock. And certainly when I was first figuring this out, I laid it out like a big clock as well. That's the type of spread that you would use. And so then you would just go through, if you're familiar with astrology, you would go through each one as a different sign, or a different house, I should say. And, starting with Aries, and you would just go either month by month. So Aries would equal January and so on. Or the Aries position, I should say, would equal January because that's the first position or the first house. and so on. Or by houses, you can take a look at what's going on in your client's 12 houses at this time. And the tarot cards will give you some information, but then also intuitively you'll have additional information. What else can I say about it? And then, like I say, if you're new to the idea and clocks are more your starting point, you just treat it the same way. So the 1 would either be the first house, 2 would be the second house, or you would treat it as the 1 as Aries, and the 2 as Taurus, and so on. Just to kind of simplify it if that's more in your mind for that type of spread. You're familiar with clocks. And like I always say, if you ever have any questions, I don't charge for a conversation. I'm happy to talk with you. I may have to schedule the conversation with you. That's okay, but you're welcome to call or email me. And also there is a contact form on my website. So I hope that this was helpful to you. I will continue to offer some of these mini videos on information about the different types of services that I offer. Also, though, there are videos for those who are developing themselves. I just did one today on Reiki grids, and I will continue to do more. I've got, I think, 1 or 2 on meditations as well, and I'll continue to offer meditations on YouTube. I'm not sure if I'll do them on my website or not, but anyways, you're very welcome to check those out. What else can I tell you? I think that's it for today. Again, I'm Heather Home from Lightworker, Psychic Readings and Energy Healing out of Peterborough, Ontario. I'm supposed to say, if you're watching this on YouTube, like and subscribe. And I wish you all the best. Happy blessings. I hope you enjoy the rest of the summer. It's quite warm out there. Take care and best wishes to you.